Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Masterful Morning Show. We're so delighted that you joined us because we have a very special guest today, and we're talking about Money Mind Academy. And Money Mind Academy is so near and dear to our hearts because that is where the three of us met. Melanie, Taylos, and I all met in Money Mind Academy a year ago and had our lives rocked. We were completely transformed on an individual level. And then as alumni after the fact, led into this movement of Masterful Manifestors. So we owe a lot of our transformation and, of course, the whole origin of this new company because of Money Mind Academy and how it affected our lives. It changed our money mindset, but just our whole lives in general as well. And we're going to dive into all of the money blocks and things right now because we have Sean Croxton on the show. Welcome, Sean.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate you having me here. Very kind of you.
We're so grateful that you took the time to come talk to our audience about this because it's super important to us and enrollment is currently open. So let's dive in. Go ahead, Melanie.
Sean, we're wondering, a lot of people have money blocks and we're wondering, what do you think is the main reason people block money from coming into their lives?
Well, it's usually it's just beliefs that they have that they don't even realize that they have. These are things that they learned really early on, like before the age of 7. When we come into this world, we're trying to figure out how to survive in this world. We're trying to figure out what's good and what's bad, who we are and who we aren't. And we learn a lot of that from the various authorities in our early lives. And whatever they tell us from a child's mind, from a child's perspective, we tend to accept as true because the grown-ups know what they're doing, of course, even though, as adults, we know that's not true. And so these beliefs that we have or that we got a long time ago go for the rest of our lives completely unexamined. So we're kind of walking in two directions at the same time, where we have this conscious belief to create more money in abundance for ourselves and make our lives better, while at the same time we have these conscious and maybe unconscious beliefs that money's bad, money's evil, people with money are terrible. Money doesn't grow on trees. It's scarce. Money makes people fight, on and on. And as long as you have that conflict going on, you're probably not going to really be moving forward. The idea is you want to find out what those conflicts are, resolve them. And once you resolve them and understand what's going on, then you can move forward.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And when I took your course, I remember at the beginning, like I'd seen you offer the course a couple times before. And I'm like, I don't need that. And that's really where my mind was stuck. And fortunately, something shook me up and I took your course. And really, like, what separates you from other courses that I've taken is that, there's great knowledge out there, but you not only have the knowledge, it's like, I felt like you took that snow globe that we're just kind of comfy in and you shook it all up. And it just like had us rearrange our thought process and really re-examine and dive right in. It was totally hands-on, and we totally appreciate that. And we're excited for people to be signing up for your course and really just have their whole snow globe shaken up so that they can up level themselves. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us today and giving us insight into that.
No problem. And that's the point, to shake people up, and not in a very jarring way, but to show people scientifically what's going on. Because it's one thing to just talk, the woo-woo and the platitudes but if you can really show it to people in a way that makes sense so they can go, oh, that's what my brain's doing. Oh, there's actually something in my brain that looks for conflicts. Oh, there's that part of my brain that stores all these memories and stuff from back in the day. Oh, when I have these conflicts and these fears, it poops in the pool of my prefrontal cortex and I can't make decisions and I can't act and I can't imagine. Oh, that's exactly what's going on with me. Now it makes sense. That's what I want people to say. Like, now it makes sense. And now I know what to do about it.
Yeah, so thanks for coming on, Sean. It's an absolute honor. When I told my children that you're going to be on the show, mate, they're absolutely blown away. So they said they're going to wake up early and watch this call live. So, when I think about you and the work you do, I love the analogy of dropping a rock in the pond, and the ripple effect stretches out and touches so many lives. You know, the course is about Money Mind Academy, but it's so much more than that. I was wondering if you could give us an insight into what are some of the other common side effects of doing the course, like what people get out of it, because it's so much more than that.
I think people get more confidence in themselves. They get more self-esteem. They get a higher sense of self-worth. They get a completely different self-image because they start to understand what they're capable of. You know, one thing I say is like, you know, human beings don't know who they are. You know, they don't know that, you know, we can do whatever the hell it is that we want to do. It doesn't matter what someone said to you at some point in your life that you agreed with, that you took on. I think what Money Mind Academy helps people to do is to, just like an onion, you know, just removing layer after layer after layer after layer after layer of like muck, and you're digging down to your greatness. And when people understand, they start getting closer and closer to that greatness. And not just that, they have a community of people around them who are doing the same, and you can support each other during the process. I think that is the greatest side effect of the course. Like somebody just emailed me, she's like, I've been doing this and I've been doing the other, but I still can't move forward in my business. And she's a solo entrepreneur. And one of the things I told her is like, in Money Mind Academy, you're not doing it alone. You know, you have all these people who are going to be there to help and support you. And I think that's really going to be the biggest difference. And so the community support and the change in self-image and the change in the understanding of yourself and what you're capable of is huge.
Yeah, I really agree with the community one. I mean, the community is evident here right now on this call, that, you know, the three of us got together because of that community and how we interact with one another. So yeah, that's just awesome. I really love on your free class the analogy of the blockage in the hose. I had to sit on my hands because it was killing me. Those hoses are just so kinky, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of kinky hoses out there. Kinked hoses out there.
Oh my gosh.
But you know what's funny? I came up with that analogy like an hour before the talk. It just hit me all of a sudden. And so, yeah.
Yeah, tell us about the analogy for those who haven't watched the class yet. What are we talking about right now?
Kinky analogy. I was talking about how the money experts, what they do is analogous to, for example, like, let's say your only source of water was a hose in front of your home, and you turn on that hose and, you know, just a little drip of water comes out, and you call the water person. And at the same time, this hose, it's got a bunch of kinks in it. And you turn the water on, just a little bit of water comes out. You call the water person. The water person says, hey, you know what? I need you to get some buckets, and I need you to like keep some buckets under this hose so we can catch as much water as we possibly can. And what I need you to do is I need you to store it, because we're not sure when this water is going to run out. It can run out at some point, you know, that'd be a really bad thing. So make sure you freeze this water and you save it for whenever it runs out. And that doesn't make a lot of sense. What makes more sense is to find out like where the kinks are and to open up the kinks so you can allow the abundance of water to flow. And that's, like I said, that's where the money experts who know a lot of stuff, whose advice is rather sound, but they kind of forget about those layers upon layers of limiting money beliefs and money blocks that people have. And so we're told to take shorter showers and to stop drinking our mochas and to start, you know, turn off all of our lights all the time. And, you know, it can be 100 degrees in your house, but you can't turn on the AC because you got to save, you know, these little bits of money. I'm not on board with that, because that's not a really good way of living. I don't just want to drink water when I'm really, really thirsty. I'm good. You know, I want to enjoy life and enjoy the abundance of water that there is.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That analogy plus the onion analogy just really speaks so true of my transformation experience. Just because, you know, like if I got everything from that course in like 1 week, I wouldn't have absorbed it. Like the fact that I have to go week after week because I'm a new person each day. Every day, you know, I wake up, everyone knows I say today is going to be an amazing day. And it's going to be a totally different amazing day than the day before and the day before. And that has so much to do with the mindset shifts that I've had to make to be a different person and to think a different way. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Sean. All right. How do people sign up for Money Mind Academy?
You can go to moneymindacademy.com. If you want to check out the free class called 5 Things the Money Gurus Never Tell You, how to take control of your money without skipping your lattes, working more hours, and feeling like you're missing out on life. Big, long title. You can go to moneyclassreplay.com. That's moneyclassreplay.com. And there are, when you sign up for that, on the next page, you'll find information about how to sign up for a scholarship or how to enter to win a scholarship. We've got 4 of them this time.
Yeah, we're absolutely delighted. One of our Masterful Manifestors, Ryan Klutz, has put in for 2 scholarships and Sean matched it. So having 4 scholarships out there for 4 enrollments, like, guys, you have to apply. There's such good chances for you to win. To get out there, follow the instructions, put those videos in, and make it happen. We actually have a scholarship winner in the room right now. Melanie won the scholarship when we were enrolled in Money Mind Academy, and look at her now.
Yeah, I won the scholarship, changed my life. Absolutely.
Yeah, you deserved it.
Yeah. Well, Sean, thank you so much for coming on this Masterful Morning Show. We are so grateful for all that you've done in our lives. For those who want more of Sean, he is the host of the Quote of the Day show, which is the best podcast ever. Oh my gosh, we all listen to it every single day. Weekdays, it's going to hit you with motivation, money mindset, all the good things to really get your day right and get in the right headspace to start your day. And then, of course, he also hosts the Rich Lit Society, which we're all in as well. We love reading the great books that lead to prosperity, and he does an excellent job hosting a book club. The discussions are priceless. People are having breakthroughs. Just last night, so many people had so many breakthroughs. We're reading The Richest Man in Babylon, and just, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You bring so much beauty and community into this world, Sean. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone.
Thanks,
We
Sean.
get a piece.
Peace.